There we go. Oh, what's going on, guys? Master Marek here. We're back for some more Traitor today. We're going to try and get a little bit in with the Trooper and get him advanced through his class story, as well as a little bit of Tatooine as well. I don't know how long we're going to play today. We'll get at least 2.5 hours in. We'll see. But we got interesting story stuff that I completely forgot. This is where we left off. We're hunting down the traitor leader Tavis, or Tavis as he's sometimes called, because for some reason the voice acting between the same voice actor is inconsistent. I don't know. But we're going to his ship where we've located him stealing some stuff, that a cloaking device that he didn't know had a tracker on it. So, and his ship looks like an Imperial agent ship too. This is an awful viewport. A lot of these viewports suck. Yeah, that definitely looks like a cloaked Imperial agent ship. Alright, we're going to get him. He's under arrest for being a fuck. Why did the ship look so much larger there? Ah, this is gonna be a bitch with me having to switch between all three companions. Damn. Yep, this'll be exciting. I don't really have anything to get rid of. And we have a few things to get rid of, so why not?
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. He's like, I don't give a shit. I just want to kill those imp-loving traitors. Jesus. I don't even know who to start with. I guess we start with Jorgen.
Understood. On your lead.
Just, surely he's gonna have something to say, right? Should I have looked this up first?
Up and at 'em.
I forgot I've got this interesting little dash jump ability. Jump, and then we blitz. And then we gut, and then we smack. High and pull back. Nope, never mind, he died first. Come on, and then all they do is send droids after us. Bonus, don't get burned. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going over there because I'm not getting burned. Alright, so there's a way to turn this off. Oh, it's right here. Oh, there's multiples of those things. I see. Hey, get away. Hey, suicide drones. I was going to call them that, and then it's like, oh, that's actually what they're called. Does this just say without getting scorched? Okay. So as long as I don't get scorched. Guts. Jorgen being a dumbass, he doesn't care. Oh, I have to... Okay. This is getting aggravating. Especially because these goddamn droids just keep showing up. And somehow the droids can just float through it without getting burned. New targeting parameters, something. Oh, look at this. A nice little window to nothing. Nope, not a thing there. Oh man, look at all these little fucks. Ooh, almost walked through that one. So how do I get over there then? What kind of shit do you want me doing? I can't jump over them. Nope. Can't get through there.
Taking the shot.
What do you mean can't see the target? I can see it. Clear as day. God, Jorgen. You're getting fucking fried. Son of a bitch! I don't understand. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't see these things. You're getting on my nerves, droids. Leave me alone. What is this? When did this become a puzzle game? And why did it become a puzzle game? And why put a space here, but then you block it? It's like, haha, you thought you could sneak around.
On your feet.
Thankfully, they give us blind people a chance. Yeah, I'll do that after. I want to shut all these down first. I may as well since I've already started it. Damn it, I have to go back around the other way. These damn drones keep popping up. They're pissing me off. I don't know. I don't know if I think Dorn, or not Dorn. I don't know if I think Jorik or the droid have more of a right to be with us for this particular mission. Because, like, Dorn has no interest. I mean, besides, you know, the fact that they're traitors and she's, like, super hardcore pro-Republic. But otherwise, you know, the droid is super like, damn those traitors. Whereas, obviously, Jorgen, his whole life was fucked up by those things. By those things. And by those things, I mean the traitors. So he's kind of the one with the most reason to be here, even more than the droid is. Ah, cutscene shit. Alright.
I'm gone.
I never did go and get another
Reporting
one
for
of...
duty.
The chest piece I put on her.
Moving out.
I
Locked
need
and loaded.
to. So I don't have to keep doing this.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant. It is Lieutenant now, right? You're doing so well for yourself. I'm very proud. I have to thank you for working this little meeting into your very busy schedule. It took me some trouble to arrange.
I guess it's no surprise that you're too cowardly to fight me yourself.
And I suppose everyone who outsmarts you is a coward? Is that right? You must meet an awful lot of cowards. But that isn't what I wanted to discuss with you today. You have caused me a great deal of difficulty, Lieutenant. Some have even called you my nemesis. Was that your goal?
My goal is to bring traitors to justice.
So is mine, Lieutenant. Needles. Even Captain Andrick. What is wrong with you? They were heroes, Lieutenant.
Your squad mates betrayed the Republic, just like you.
You're a fool. In my entire career, only one other enemy has been as difficult as you. The Imperial Shadow Fist. One of the most elite commando units in all of the Sith Empire. 5 of the Emperor's deadliest agents.
You've seen the Empire's evil. How can you ignore it now?
I fought Imperial troops in battle, but it was the Republic's treachery that I saw firsthand. Havoc Squad and the Shadow Fist fought many times. We battled to a standstill over and over again. We were the worst of enemies. But times have changed, Lieutenant. Meet my 5 newest friends.
Havoc Squad, defensive positions.
Let's do this.
They're over.
Wow, that's it? Just let's do this?
Yes, sir.
Ready.
Hopefully that's all there is, and then we fight. That way I don't have to keep playing musical companions.
It's
I guess it's no surprise that you're too cowardly to fight me yourself.
and I suppose that isn't what you have caused.
My goal is to bring traitors to justice.
So is mine, Lieutenant. Needle, they were here.
Your squad mates betrayed the Republic, just like you.
You're a fool. In my entire one of the most.
You've seen the Empire's evil. How can you ignore it now?
I fought in Havoc Squad and we were the worst of it.
Havoc Squad, defensive positions.
Slaughter protocols activated. Moving out.
On your lead. I'm gone.
Ready?
It's
I guess it's no surprise.
and that you
My goal is to bring
so that
your squad mates.
in one of
You've seen the Empire.
I fought in Havoc Squad and we were the worst of enemies.
Havoc Squad, defensive positions.
Ready, sir.
You're overdue for a painful death.
Wow, all that and nothing exciting.
Good luck.
On your lead.
Yeah, as much as I like the droid, I really like the droid. I feel like Jorgen's the one that, again, should be here for this particular mission.
It's good to
I guess.
and that you
My.
that
Your,
in one of
you've seen the Empire's evil. How can you ignore it now?
I fought Imperial troops in battle, but it was the Republic's treachery that I saw firsthand. Havoc Squad and the Shadow Fist fought many times. We battled to a standstill over and over again. We were the worst of enemies. But times have changed, Lieutenant. Meet my 5 newest friends.
Havoc Squad, defensive positions.
Let's do this.
You're overdue for a painful death, Lieutenant. Goodbye.
On your feet.
Well, they weren't that tough. Where's he at? Oh. Got his ass.
On your feet.
Alright, well. Okay. I don't know what that was supposed to do then. Well, we did it. Give us our complete thing. Yeah. Ah, back on the ship.
Welcome back, Master. If you detect the aroma of Alderanian nectar, I program the air circulators to simulate it. Enjoy.
Thanks. I'm sure it smells sweet.
Lieutenant, report. Were you able to neutralize Tavis?
No Tavis. Just the Shadow Fist.
Incredible. Ambushed by the Empire's best and still standing. You retrieved a military asset of incredible importance in the face of extreme danger. You did well. Our only choice now is to proceed as originally planned. Our technicians have determined your final 2 target locations, Tatooine and Alderaan. I'll give you a full briefing when you arrive at each mission zone. Move out immediately. Garza out.
Don't tell me what to do. I mean, obviously. Whoops, wrong button. Obviously, we're going to Tatooine first. Though, I do want to see how Jorgen feels after that.
Bad news, sir. I just received a dispatch from Command. It's my old sniper squad, the Deadeyes. They've been captured. Happened during a routine officer hunt. Somehow the imps got the drop on them and rounded up the entire unit. Careless.
How long have the Deadeyes been in Imperial custody?
Weeks. More than enough time to be marched in front of a firing squad. Look, something about this doesn't sit right with me. The Deadeye's area of operation was on Nar Shaddaa. That's Hutt territory. Neutral ground. They shouldn't have had any business operating there.
You think there's more going on here?
Can't say yet. I need to know what happened to the Deadeyes, and if they're still alive. Missions on Nar Shaddaa are usually greenlit by the SIS. With your permission, I'd like to meet with them, see what they know.
Get a hold of Jonas Balker. He may be able to help us.
Your call. We'll rendezvous at the dive he hangs out in. With any luck, he'll have something for us.
Oh man, are we going back to Nar Shaddaa? Really? Alright. Yeah, I see that you want to talk, but not in that outfit.
Sir, it is a tremendous pleasure to be here aboard your ship. And what a ship it is. A BT-7, if I'm not mistaken. One of the Pollard designs. A very fine vessel, appropriate for the Republic's best. We will ride this Durasteel Eagle into the heart of the Empire, and bring our fight for freedom to the door of the Emperor himself.
You'll make a great addition to Havoc.
I'm proud to know that you feel that way. I have loaded all pertinent data. Let us proceed with our noble duty. Sir, allow me to reiterate my pleasure at serving in your command. Sir, allow me to reiterate my pleasure at serving in your command. Since my Verbobrain was first activated, I have longed to engage the enemies of freedom directly. Under your noble leadership, I can finally fulfill the mission the Republic's peerless scientists designed me for.
Who programmed you, 4X?
My primary systems were designed by one of the greatest scientists in the Republic, Dr. Boab Didon. Thanks to Dr. Didon, I can understand the importance of our fight, and the extent of the threats we face, and I can fight harder for it.
There's nothing better than fighting for a cause you believe in.
I couldn't agree more, sir. It is an amazing thing to know that you are exceptional. It is an amazing thing to know that you are exceptional, sir. I'm sure you know the feeling, given your incredible service record. My programming, my weaponry, my armor, all state-of-the-art, and my power core, a true marvel. Other droids may look like me or have some of my capabilities, but none of them have my power core. I'm very proud to be so unique.
Where did your power core come from, anyway?
I don't know anything about its origins. All I know is it gives me the ability to be exceptional. I see Havoc Squad in much the same way. We are set apart from other infantry teams by one thing. You. Thanks to your wise and courageous leadership, Havoc Squad is the finest military unit in the Republic. You are what makes Havoc special.
It's very kind of you to say that, 4X.
By analyzing our unit's strengths, we can better utilize them against our depraved enemies. Let's return to the fight, sir. It's already been too long since I saw Imperial soldiers stomped into the muck where they belong. Sir, if you have a moment, I've developed an initiative to improve morale amongst our fellow soldiers. As we both know, Havoc Squad is the finest military team ever assembled. Our triumphs prove to the public that victory is near. Unfortunately, as a team, even we can only accomplish so many victories in a given amount of time. Therefore, I would like to undertake additional assignments on my own time.
What kind of additional assignments?
I'd like to coordinate with Command and the SIS to find extra targets, Imperial personnel no one else could challenge, and neutralize them.
Some tough wins would really get our troops fired up.
My calculations suggest the Republic's forces' morale would increase more than 18% for each impossible target I neutralize. Such incredible victories would demoralize the putrid citizens of the Empire as much as they would encourage our heroic comrades.
It's a good plan, Forex. Make it happen.
I'll inform you as soon as I locate a suitable target, sir.
Dang, he had a lot to say. And we just got him. Nah, but I love him anyways. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to Nar Shaddaa. And then when we can swap out gear, we'll see what Dorn has to say. We just got done with Nar Shaddaa, too. Oh, the sound was way off there. I was like, what the hell? Is it not going? Alright. And I'm assuming this is a thing where I have to have Jorgen anyway, so this kind of works out.
Up and at 'em.
So we'll go ahead and get the Jorgen stuff done now, and then right before we get back on the ship, we'll swap the companions, swap the gear, so that then we can see what she has to say. Nope, I was like, gear? That rhymes with here, but then she's not the one that has to hear it. We do. I don't know. We tried. They can't all be winners.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
So no fun in the sun for the trooper. At least not yet. I mean, we got plenty of time. I'm sure we'll see Tatooine before the end of the day. There's no way in hell that was the best way to approach this. Absolutely no way there wasn't a better way for us to fly into that landing pad. I feel like it went the long way. Yep. Well, not really either way. Excuse me, pardon me. Fishing boat coming through. See this gun turret? We fish for the big targets. Just to see, though.
I'm gone.
Havoc Squad.
Yeah. I mean, I assume, but I just, you know.
Moving out.
Good to go.
You're early. Haven't even had time to order us up a round. So, how's that 4X unit treating you? Racking up plenty of kills, I hope.
The Deadeyes. Valker, what do you know?
That's enough, soldier.
Yes, sir.
I dug up what info I could, but frankly, there isn't much to report. Far as I can tell, the Deadeyes tried to off some Imperial big shot. Things went south, and they got themselves captured.
We both know the SIS has more intel than that.
There's more at stake here than you know. We're on the verge of an incident. The Imperials are out for blood, so the Republic is distancing itself from the operation. I shouldn't even be talking to you about all this. Those boys are on their own.
These are Republic soldiers, sir. Good men. All of them.
If the Republic won't do anything, then Havoc Squad will.
Look, I know this stinks, but my hands are tied on this one. I've got major players breathing down my neck. Otherwise, I'd tell you to investigate that prison the Imperials set up in Shadowtown.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You didn't hear this from me. Now, rumor has it, and I'm just talking here, that the Imperials built themselves a makeshift prison not too far from here. That's where they dump any local riffraff that get out of line. Could be they took the Deadeyes there.
Thanks for the tip, Walker.
I'm just making conversation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an alibi to work on. Remember, this meeting never happened.
What meeting? I don't know what meeting you're talking about. Me and Jorgen are just here to do some sightseeing. Even though we were just here for quite a while. And I had no interest in coming back. You know what? Can I just... It's in Shadowtown, right? Yeah, so we'll just quick travel to Shadowtown. See, and now we're unfortunately seeing... Wait, why?
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
It's
Have
in
a safe and pleasant
Shadowtown!
stay.
That's irritating. So I recently saw that they did a, they swapped out the most recent, I should say, little deal thing for subbing, and there's a new one now. I assume it's same price, $30, sub for 2 months, or whatever it was. You get a new speeder. This one's black and red, so it's kind of cooler. And then you still get 2,400 credits, plus the cartel coins. And then you still get the cartel coins you get for being subbed for 2 months. So really, it's like 3,500. So we'll probably end up doing that. I know there's the one that's like $100 or whatever, sub for 6 months. It comes with like 5,500 cartel coins.
Here.
God damn these stupid ass fucking ads. Why? Go away. A really stupid little Sith fuck. Eat shit, ugly. Your hair looks stupid. Anyways. So but that one's like you get a lot more cartel coins, obviously, because you're subbing for a lot longer. But the biggest thing with that one is that you get these red and black die packs, which they're not quite as good as the ones that why is it acting like this is a new area? Oh, now I understand what happened. That's why we were standing there with no mission on Nar Shaddaa. Because they fucking reset the damn... Great. Yeah, because we should have already discovered this area, but we didn't because we didn't complete the... Fuck. Because I had this stupid bonus mission set on this little... Oh, you can do them once a day. Every 24 hours. Shit. Leave me alone, you little fucking floating microwave. I should have checked. I didn't think to bother checking. What's up, Kratos? Oh, that's really trash too because I have no idea where I left off to even know where I need to pick back up. And I'm pretty sure I'd have to start the thing over too, so I guess we're not leaving Nar Shaddaa today. Not on this character. Cause see, we'd be in here to do this shit, but then we have
On your feet. They're not on this cell block. Let's move on to the next.
yeah, sure, we'll just leave these guys in here. Actually, these are bad guys anyways, now that I think about it. And we release these guys to kind of cause trouble with the other assholes.
I'm not seeing them anywhere. Let's check out the central computer. No sign of them here. Bulker must have sent us on a wild... Wait. I may have something. It's an outgoing holo message. Recent.
This is Captain Titch, confirming the details for outgoing prisoner transfer 993B. We've got 3 Gomorian trespassers, a couple of spice peddlers, and our catch of the day, the legendary Deadeyes.
Looks like the Imperials already moved them.
Question is, where?
As per protocol, we've split the Deadeyes up and transferred them to off-world labor camps. I've encrypted the coordinates for their designated camps into this transmission. Those scum can spend their remaining years working off their debt.
Message ends there. Guess the imps don't make things quick for their POWs. Lucky us.
Make a copy of those coordinates.
On it. The encryption here is good. Too good. I can't crack it. Looks like we may need Balker's services again.
Yeah, that's if he's even willing to help. Because, you know, he said no. Let's go straight to the cantina. You watch, he's not going to be here, and we'll have to go to his little SIS place. Aha, he is here. See, I know what I'm doing. Excuse me.
Off the hollow with a very angry Imperial diplomat. Apparently, some Republic troopers broke into the Imperial Detention Center.
Well, that lagged weirdly. Oh, so he's getting chewed out, so we probably shouldn't be here.
Off the hollow with a very angry Imperial diplomat. Apparently, some Republic troopers broke into the Imperial Detention Center.
Hey, I just went to Hari's for a drink. I got a new waitress there. Real looker.
Don't get cute with me, Balker. You know something.
Is this a bad time?
On the contrary. Now I know exactly where to stick my foot. Senior Agent Zane, SIS. That little stunt you pulled ruined any chance we had of negotiating the Deadeye's safe return.
Check your facts, Zane. The Imperials already shipped them off-world.
It's Senior Agent Zane, thank you. And storming an Imperial facility, guns blazing, it makes things worse. Your involvement ends now. Clear?
Our involvement ends when the Deadeyes are free.
Then you can tell your CO to expect a little love note from me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an Imperial ambassador to mollify. I trust you'll see yourselves off my planet.
What were you thinking coming back here? I told you I couldn't be connected to any of this.
We found some encrypted coordinates in the prison central computer. We think they'll tell us where the Deadeyes are.
We were going to see if you could help us, but after that outburst...
Yeah, I'd rather keep my job, thanks. Look, a friend in signal intelligence owes me a favor. I'll put you in contact with him. He may be able to make something of those coordinates. It's the best I can do.
We couldn't have done this without Balker. I think you owe him your thanks.
Fine. Balker. Thanks.
Hey, anything for you, Jorgen.
I'll connect with Balker's contact once we get back to the ship. I'll report if I hear anything.
say thank you to the nice man. Man, and I like that guy. I didn't want to get him in trouble. That's why I was like, should we really be going back here? And he had a nice cover story, too. He was hitting up a new waitress. Well, depends on your definition of the word, I suppose. I say Kaiba, but that's because, I mean, in all honesty, and I've had this discussion with other people before, there's no chance in hell that any of the Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duel Monsters season, none of their decks are doing fuck all. Like, at all. They are so bad. Kaiba's deck is trash. Yugi's deck is trash. Even Merrick's deck was trash. There's no, like, I had a deck based on with Merrick's cards in it, and it worked because I could cycle through cards and constantly, you know, have my shit covered.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
But they're all bad. One-ofs. Like, Yugi has one Dark Magician, one Dark Magician Girl, one of the, like, one Dark Magic Curtain, or whatever the heck that spell card was called. It's like, there's no synergy. It is literally just shit thrown together. It is pure slop. It's like, LOB came out, they built a deck, and that was it. They bought one booster box, not even. It's like they bought like 6 packs. And then went, alright, alright, this is our deck. Not even going to try and make it less than 60 cards. It was just so ass. Not Yu-Gi-Oh! Related though, but specifically, did you see where today Nintendo, or the Pokemon Company really, had to come out and they had to show that they were giving us, that they were releasing Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Switch. $20 is a little, I mean, it's not new game price, but it's still a little steep, especially considering, you know, I have my copy of Leaf Green sitting right here, still in my old Game Boy Advance. I'd rather have an SP, but, you know, or just have a working DS I can play it on, because not having the light really sucks. I think I deal with this again. Ugh. I don't even know what I...
Not every day I meet a Republic war hero.
A gangster turned legitimate.
He's through the...
You know what? I'm going to do 2 things. First, we're going to swap this back so I can deal with Alara after this. And then we're just gonna run around with our murder bot.
Reporting for duty.
I haven't really watched. I mean, I saw like a short video they released. I don't know if there's a bigger video. But yeah, it's just about Fire and Leaf Green coming to the. I guess it was supposed to be something that they were going to reveal on Pokemon Day. But from what I gathered, they made the mistake of already putting it on the eShop, and people noticed it. So then, now that it was no longer a secret, they just had to come out and be like, "Hey, look what we got for you guys," because it comes out on the 27th, which is that Pokemon Direct.
Not every day I know.
A gangster turned.
He's through the...
You're suggesting we...
This bridge...
If the Hut Cartel formed an alliance, you give us all...
I'm as our own...
I wouldn't mind a good fight, but
I take his...
I hate that I have to redo this. See, it's got this little stupid freaking clock now. Three days, 17 hours. Oh, so you can complete them once a week, I guess. Either way, it's been more than a week since we played our trooper, so I guess it's stupid. I figured it would have just, you know, reset the mission instead of completely removing it from your fucking mission log.
Please select an available travel route. Have a safe
Like I
and
said, I
pleasant
have no
stay.
idea where I left off on it. I'm just gonna have to run through it again, I guess. I would have been annoyed, honestly. Just because, I mean, so, a few things. Because, one, I actually liked Merrick, and I thought he was a cool character. I did not like the idea of Joey beating Merrick. Nor did I like I mean, especially because this is a thing where Merrick has beef with the Pharaoh specifically. Nobody else.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Anyways, yeah, no, he had beef with just the Pharaoh, like, so there was no reason. Oh, these guys aren't bad guys. I could have. All right. Not to mention, like, Joey beating him would have been kind of absurd. Like, Joey had his moment. He beat Bandit Keith. And that was fine. Joey had his moment. He beat Odeon. Or technically, he didn't. He 100% lost. And that's kind of Joey's story. He's the underdog that's supposed to have, you know, continual growth and get a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. But he had no right to be the one to beat Merrick. Neither did Kaiba. And I would have been more annoyed with Kaiba just because Kaiba's such an unlikable character. Like, I mean, sure, if you like his cards, like, I like Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes Shining is my favorite Blue Eyes card. I like XYZ Dragon Cannon. But Kaiba himself is just such an unredeemable character. Especially after all the shit he went through with his and Mokuba's soul being stolen by Pegasus. Like, he was Vegeta, but a worse Vegeta, as far as character growth.
Combat sequence engaging, weapons arming, warning, systems failure, remote override prohibiting mayhem protocol activation. Republic Special Forces target will be stored in memory for later termination.
Pipe down, Rust Bucket. My combat droid's spare parts are bigger than you.
Spare parts provide insufficient cover against explosive attacks.
That's enough, droid. Vocabulator switched off. Sorry about that. I had a little trouble overriding that stubborn droid's holo emitter. I'm your contact, Republic SIS. I wish I could meet you in person, but I'm at a comm station in the middle of Imperial Intelligence headquarters. Long story.
You can't drop a bomb like that and not give details. What are you doing in Imperial Intelligence?
As far as the enemy knows, I'm just an entry-level tech analyst. I'm trying to keep it that way. My security access here is limited, but I've been able to coordinate with a resistance cell working inside the Imperial factory zone. Those people are practically slaves. They're ready to revolt. They'll help you pinpoint critical Imperial targets, stop the enemy before they can attack us.
All I need are their names and locations.
I'm uploading the profiles of people you should talk to. You'll find them nearby. Oh, gotta cut the channel. Good luck.
Vocabulator functions have resumed with limited language options. Have a caring day, Republic citizen!
Yeah, that's exactly my point. Like, Vegeta is actually a more well, depending on what era. But I mean, like, especially by the end of the Buu saga, Vegeta is, you know, more or less a redeemed character. Whereas, at the end of Yu-Gi-Oh!, Kaiba certainly is not. And again, as I said before too, Kaiba was an orphan that got adopted into a business that was already rich and wealthy. Him changing it from war supplies to card games doesn't change anything. He already had the base establishment built for him by Gozaburo. All he did was change it into his image. So he didn't really have to work for any of that. And sure, Vegeta was born into royalty, born as a prince, but he had to fight. Like, physically fighting, and became a powerful Saiyan on his own. So that's kind of a bit different there. You can't really handhold anybody when it comes to, like, power levels in a particular fashion like Dragon Ball Z.
Pemninig bagi naya, napikara hiccup, naya karak, naya memgen kaligam, ke guanam karak naya kinini.
Slow down. I suppose that's one way of paying the bills. Slow down and start over. Why should I help an Imperial torturer? I'll get your
See, I can skip through these cutscenes because I know I've already done them once. I wish I just knew which one I left off on and I could just go straight to that one instead. Yeah, see, because I remember this area. Where were we? Oh, I think we were literally right here. Yeah, this is where we were standing, and we had no mission, so I was like, oh, I guess we were done and just hadn't gone back to the ship yet? That's weird, but...
It's your time.
What the... Damn! I don't barely have to do anything when it comes to this guy. Yeah, like Vegeta was a prick and all, but honestly, Vegeta had this issue where, and you know, no offense to Toriyama, but Toriyama kept writing him backwards. So, like, he'd be fine, but then, you know, after the Frieza saga and Vegeta was, you know, whatever. But then, oh, he comes back to life. Now he's kind of a dick again. Like, he didn't really grow much from it. But then you've got, the same thing kind of happened in the Buu saga, too. Like, yeah, Vegeta's upbringing was honestly shit, especially by Frieza, who pretty much lied to him for the entirety of his life about what happened to his planet. And, you know, his father and just everything. And then, of course, they backpedaled on his growth in Dragon Ball Super and made him a dick again. And it's like, wait, no. he was going somewhere. I don't know. Like, I just don't. I mean, like, Merrick's not a cool Merrick's a cool character, but he's not a likable character. And I get that, because he's the bad guy. But Merrick is also a victim of the story, similar to how Vegeta was a victim of his own story. Kaiba was not, so it's like... It's just different, I guess. That's also kind of why I prefer Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I mean, aside from, you know, I like Jaden, I like Zane, I like, where am I going? I like, Jesse. There's, you know... I mean, I even like Chaz a bit. After he, you know, after he loses everything and then comes back. Because, like, even, that's the thing, even Chaz was basically, like, mini Kaiba 2.0, but Chaz had good character growth. So, like, there's no argument that can be made. There's no defending Kaiba's shitty writing. Plus, in GX, they actually have deck themes, and you can go, oh, I'm building heroes, instead of, I'm building this random slop.
Applying overwhelming force.
Oh, I already had that on. Yeah, but see, that's kind of like the trope of most villains in anything, especially anime, but just anything in general, is, you know, just toying with them. Because again, Merrick would have beat Yugi very early on in their duel. And he just decided to fuck around, and it's like, well, now you cost yourself everything just to be a dick. Because, I mean, that kind of goes for anything. Now, like, Raditz, I was trying to get Goku to join them. So he wasn't really there to start killing everybody. But, I don't know. Vegeta maybe could have killed Goku early on. And obviously could have killed Gohan instead of just fucking around. But the same can be said about the heroes. Goku could have easily just killed Captain Ginyu instead of fucking around with him. Vegeta could have easily killed Cell instead of just fucking around with him. There's so many, like, instances of characters, heroes and villains, where they just fuck around, and it's like, you could have just been done and over with this. It's like how when Trunks finally went back to his timeline, and he was just like, oh, one fight, fuck him up. Just instantly obliterates both androids.
Mami lebik bak manuk, maraka naja ki nam yapamyak. Kampul jaki nanu, ki nama am kabina wam karak, maraka kemyu am kam nemnu. Namgan bak umnok ki jak.
I didn't realize your family was in there.
Mem amak kupkap kramanik. Umnug kiga mayamak. Kanaya nugan. Kinyem nayalak umnug mege. Nibegap gamka gakyam. Glak nimo amya galak.
Yeah, I mean, asking... Oh, I must select one. Excuse me. The thing is, like, asking Krillin to spare Vegeta... I mean, it was in Goku's nature, sure, but it was honestly more for plot than anything else. Because Vegeta was going to be needed for the plot later on in the story. Kite, I can't even say, because that's... I stopped... Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Have this little interesting thing for me where I stopped watching the anime at a certain point, but kept playing the card game. The only difference is I really didn't invest in newer archetypes at all, and I just kept building upon older ones until they came out, like when they came out new Red Eye support one day, and it's like, oh, Red Eyes, or new Toon stuff. It's like, ooh, Toons, ooh, new Crystal Beasts, ooh, new Cybers. I didn't care when they came out with, like, weird blah 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 waifu deck dot whatever. I didn't care about that stuff. So same thing with the anime. I dropped Pokemon's anime sometime during the Diamond and Pearl era, and I dropped Yu-Gi-Oh's sometime probably after season 1 of 5Ds. I never watched any of the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff after that, but oh my god, the art style and the character designs for everything after 5Ds is just awful in my opinion.
Esvarni az Ezred, Marengo Hombaleba. Az Urig Fiko had mirt Aki Sok.
You've got me interested.
Ogene Kunk. Toleras ege mas fonales. Kot vene atenge razon, igot.
I'd be happy to volunteer.
Az tulen mili naje saga. Latlan felik gegob es elenga agiob. Volte sak fek ut azo negre.
I don't know why I didn't notice it before, but his head looks really, like, similar to, like, a pumpkin. Like, the little horn on his head is actually... Oh, I never noticed the dude up there. Avochi. I know it's Evokai, but I think during one of the dialogues, the smuggler refers to them as Avochi. And I don't know if that's just to be in the smuggler's kind of, like... sense of humor, or if it's more like with the trooper, and for some reason they just keep saying things differently, like Tavis or Tavis. Yeah, I never bothered watching them. I know a friend of mine got really big into I think it was Zexel. That's the one with the XYZs and Utopia and stuff. He really liked that one. I couldn't watch it, but I mean, Utopia was kind of cool, I guess. He was just gone. Arc 5, or Arc V, depending on how you want to read it. That was an interesting one that, again, Jesus Christ, with all the shooting, stop. Interesting because I know there were... I don't know nothing about the actual show or the story, but how they had... I forgot to pick this up again. I know Aster and Alexis from GX were in it, so there was some kind of crossover there. Again, I don't know how it worked or what was involved, but... Jeez. See? He just pulls him towards him, smacks him with those giant arms, and then just murders. And then after that, I don't know at all. See, but I'm already a war criminal in the Pokemon fandom because I've never even played the Gen 6 games. That's how much I disliked just what it seemed, what they presented to me. Like, you had roller skates instead of a bike. Not interested. The 3D thing didn't really interest me. And I know it makes me feel, it's like old man energy, but I prefer the 2D sprites. I like the way the 2D games looked. Pokemon in 3D just doesn't work. Especially because it was 2D for so many years. Like, you've already got that established. There was no point to change it. At least in my mind.
Stand clear.
But also, like Black and White. Okay, so, and this is what I'll give Gen 5 credit for. Because with Black and White, I actually had to struggle to decide which version. It's the first time out of any of the games I did struggle to decide which version I actually would choose. Because, god damn you, you little ugly bitch. What was it? So Red and Blue, obviously, I didn't. There wasn't really anything to choose from. It was Blastoise or Charizard. And obviously, I loved Blastoise better. Still do. So, let's see. Then you had Gold and Silver, which Lugia just looked so much cooler to me. I still think Lugia is a cooler being, but I've come around over the years. I mean, it's been, 10 or well, it's been over 10 years. It's been about 15 years now. I've preferred Ho-Oh over Lugia, but. Which is kind of a shame, because now it's like, I have Soul Silver, complete in box. Still have the boxes in mint condition, the actual plastic game container, or game case, I don't know why I said container. The game itself, and now I wish I had Heart Gold. I mean, I would love if I had both, but I don't. But yeah, that was an easy choice. Kyogre versus Groudon. Groudon looks cool, don't get me wrong, but Kyogre is this beautiful shade of blue. It's an orca. It's a water type. There was no doubt in my mind that was the one I preferred. And then Diamond and Pearl. Obviously, I preferred Dialga. In fact, I got my Dialga stylus from the pre-order before I even had a DS to play the damn thing. Although that wasn't actually from pre-ordering. That was a whole other Toys R Us employee negotiation. Best $5 I ever spent. But then Black and White, it's like, ooh, I like Zekrom. Ooh, I like Reshiram. And I almost went with white version because of Zekrom. Because I thought Zekrom looked cooler. But then, after discussing it with friends, I realized Reshiram was really majestic, and so I went with him, but I think I still like Zekrom better. But that was the first game that I actually really debated which legendary I liked. And then X and Y, I just didn't like either one of them, so... and I hate all the starters, so I've just never played that game.
Hosu idon keras tulals elva lasto. Neste ahoje hatal al alasonak oraban. As igas gato umpa volta copy.
You're welcome.
Folio semisem uge nezit key.
Not to mention, too, more 8 stuff. We, I mean, like, Gen 7, I kind of felt the same way. But at least I liked... Like, I would have liked Lytton if it just stayed on the ground. But then I hate Incineroar. I hate its design. I hate that it's a stupid-ass wrestler. Like, why? That's like Score Money's evolution being a fucking soccer player. There was no soccer. They're wild creatures. It's fucking stupid. And so, if it wasn't for Rowlet, I would not have liked any of the starters. And Solgaleo is cool. Lunala is okay, but Solgaleo is basically like we took Liger Zero and made him into a Pokemon. I still am not a fan of Gen 7, though. It was probably his pet dragon. Escherum's dead as fuck, though, D-Guy. Not that we'll ever find out who takes his place, because, you know, supposedly Atriox is still alive, but by the time they do anything with Halo, everybody will have already forgotten what Halo is. As long as we still have MCC, though, right, D-Guy?
Welcome back. My master is awaiting you on the Hollow.
I was able to monitor some of your progress. You have put the Empire in full panic mode. They're reeling from the damage you inflicted.
Sending messages from Imperial Intelligence Headquarters is a big risk.
No choice. We've got a new problem that can't wait. I recently discovered a hidden annex of the Empire's Shadowtown prison complex. When I alerted SIS, they sent teams to investigate. The Empire's keeping Republic POWs in the annex. Your attack threw the Imperials into a frenzy. They're about to execute our people.
We have to stop the executions. How do we get inside this prison annex?
I can get you there easily from where you are. This droid has supplies you'll need to take with you. Deliver the supplies to one of my remote droid units and it'll... Oh no. Imperial Intelligence is onto me.
Are you sure you're not just being paranoid?
I've been slicing my superior's private logs. His latest entries are all about hunting for a mole inside his division. After everything that's happened today, I have to be one of his prime suspects. What do I do?
Don't wait to be discovered. He'll kill you, or worse. You've served the Republic well. It's time to come home. Slip out quietly, get off Nar Shaddaa as fast as you can.
Blast. There's so much more I could do here. But you're right. I'll use the chaos to cover my escape. Droid, hand over the supplies and provide coordinates to the prison annex turbo lift. I've reprogrammed an astromech unit down there. Find the astromech, deliver the supplies, and it will signal your contact. Logging off. I hope we see each other again.
The turbo lift will take you directly to the prison annex. Good luck, Republic citizen.
Well, yeah, you're in this party. Hopefully you'll be in next week's party. We kind of missed you over there. Or not next week's, this weekend's party, rather. Because supposedly, you know, we'll take it with a grain of salt, but the backpack swears he'll be there. In fact, he said, here, I'll bring it up. Let me go to my text. I'll tell you exactly what he said. That way, if he tries to backpedal, I mean, you and I already, Sirius and I already have the proof, but then also you'll note as well. You can also call him out on it. He said... I'm expecting to be on this Saturday, if that's good for everybody. And then we're like, okay, yeah, we'll see about that. He said, I will be on Saturday, and then in all caps, come hell or high water. So, I don't know what that means. We'll see, because I gave him shit for it. I said, well, I'm not putting money on it. The threat of hell runs that man's life. And I was like, and I meant, by hell, I meant your wife, not the place in your storybooks. Yeah, I gave him a lot of shit for it. But goddamn, dude, like, he's never on because of the last time he was supposed to play with us. He was supposed to join us, and then he just out of nowhere he was like, oh, I can't. I have to go pick up my wife's parents from the airport. Why can't she do it? She has car. She has license. It's her parents. I don't understand this. Like, what? It's just, it's like I deal with my kids during the day, and then when I hop on to play with them, I'm dealing with my 2 other kids.
Looky, looky. Fresh meat for the Shadowtown grinders. You too tough to chew? We'll see. Sorry, threw away my manners when I went undercover. Weeks, months ago. Agent Valland, that's me. The people here are crazy, you know.
The Empire is preparing to execute Republic POWs. We need to free our people.
Noble cause. Good way to die, as dying ways go. You brought the supply pack, right? Let's have a look. Ooh, detonite. And lots of it. Did you know the Empire burned out SIS headquarters? Killed good agents, friends, and more. One good burn deserves another.
As long as we're burning through prison gates, I'm in.
I had something a little larger in mind. The Empire bought a superstructure from the Hutts. Nice place. Put all kinds of important people inside. Leaders. But this building has weak spots. Figure this is enough detonite to gut the insides before they catch me. Go out with a bang.
That's our enemy's tactic. Not to mention suicide. Pull yourself together. Our people are in terrible danger. Take those charges and create a diversion. Keep Imperial security forces busy so we can free the POWs and cover their escape.
Can tell you haven't been here long. Still an idealist. Fine, we play it your way. Set the Empire's tail on fire and let it chase itself. Could be fun. There are other agents nearby, optimists like you. I'll signal you're here to help. Don't be a stranger.
I love how we've got all these people who are undercover, and then I walk in full trooper gear and a goddamn murder bot, and I'm just like, hey, where's the fun? Alright, Kratos, you take it easy, my guy. Yeah, I know, right? I just don't understand why it's like, can you do anything for yourself? I just don't. That's a whole other thing, D-Guy. Conversations that don't need to be held here, that's for sure.
You can't have come at a worse time. We should be safe for the moment, I think. But it's only a matter of time before Carhell gives us all up. Everyone affiliated with the Republic needs to be out of here before they close the trap.
I don't follow.
The ground you're standing on is Imperial. This is where they stockpile their most dangerous prisoners and experiments. I'm Agent Jaza Wise, call sign Nutcracker. The Republic has stationed a few of us here. But one of our men was just captured. And with the tortures they use, it can't be long before he breaks.
Is there any option besides retreat?
In this case, retreating isn't as easy as it sounds. The Empire's already searching for us. Only way to escape is to cause a distraction, but it's got to be massive. They have mad Sith locked up here. Captured aliens who were mutated by the dark side. Were they to escape?
Leave the Imperials to the mercies of their own prisoners. I like it.
Thank you. I didn't know how we would manage this. Just go to the highest security cells you can find and let out whatever's in there. With luck, there won't be a guard left to search for us. Tell me when it's done, and I'll signal our men to escape.
I hate that you've got that. He's like rubbing his chin while he's talking, but then he's wearing a helmet, so his hand just fucking phases through his helmet. That happens fairly often in this game. I'm not a fan of it, but I guess it could be far worse issues. And now we're finally back here, like I said earlier. I don't know, I'd love for him to show up because, you know. Well, one, we were going to try and play some Ewok hunt. And hunt some...
Not your time.
Hunt some ankles. Perhaps discuss Lasso, but I don't know if that's even worth it. And I mean, when the punching bag and I played the other day, we did fine. We did fine. We obviously didn't do any Battlefront because, well, Justin gets a little pissed off with Battlefront. Just a little. It's like, when we're doing fine, he's fine. But when we start doing not fine, he loses his composure rather quickly. Well, and I mean, you know, Evan's usually the fucking one that gets to spawn as an Ewok anyway, so at that point, it's just me getting to beat up on him for all the times he's canceled on us over the past couple months. And I had a, I actually found, I don't know if you saw the upload, but I found a,
Target locked.
An old video that never got uploaded. And so I went ahead and uploaded that on Tuesday. And that one was just really goofy and stupid. I have a really fucking funny and stupid one going up. Ideally, next Tuesday.
I will kill them for what they've done.
I would like to have it up today. It was supposed to be up today, but I didn't have time to finish editing it. And so it just depends on whether or not I end up having the time to finish it today. I don't think I will, but it's entirely possible, I suppose.
I smell fresh blood.
I'm finally getting around to making time to edit Battle Buddy stuff again. God damn, I was trying to get that fucking bonus to trigger, and it just wasn't. You're gonna irritate me. There we go. Yeah, I mean, unless you like that kind of thing, I suppose. I just want to beat up on some clankers. But we were discussing, actually, Halo Infinite has a, the people who do the Forge things that made the custom Halo 2 and 3 maps, they, remade Warzone from Halo 5 in Halo Infinite. So we debated on trying that since Evan's never played it, because Evan's never played Halo 5 at all. Otherwise, we could just, you know, get him to buy a cheap copy of Halo 5, and then we could just play Halo 5's Warzone. But I don't know how many people are playing that. I don't know how many people are playing the Forge version either, so that may be apples to oranges. Well, that's okay. I'll try not to act like I'm hurt.
Keep your head down. I hear one of the prisoners released a rancor from the lower cell block. This is quite the riot you've started. If the Imperials have a spare guard to chase us, I'll swallow my helmet.
Don't waste time talking. Get out before it gets any more dangerous.
Thank you for your concern. Now, if you'll excuse me. Call sign 2 Moon. Mission abort. Return to base 1. Call sign Starkiller. Mission abort. Return to base 1.
I would, however, definitely recommend you at least watch, do we have a generator? We do. What's the difference? 28, 24, 22, 28, 24, 22, 1. Oh, these are for your companions. But they don't even have those anymore. Oh, that was worth. There we go. Yeah, now we gotta do the droid thing. Yuck.
Čo pasa čuta? Matasa! Kapa mi chispa wata.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Chingwanga la hagwa chekuska ampasa dobiska. Wasta micha kolkuka dumaji. Taus hagwa upa. Nira disa slimo crispa dodanki konke kupa.
Are you saying droids can grow? They can become our equals?
Wama oto chakoga hutapawa to bampaula. Faguta ji oto endia. Tata chupasa. Vivi karuba uta juba chanaga.
A droid that vital should have been secured with at least a restraining bolt.
Kongi skocha. Punchi nayoka. Archichisa tumpa mistuka mogutu.
I'll see it done.
Rate tusta tokia boida. Ku kawanji. Kokatichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi pompota. Una wawunda ya pawa kukatorondi.
This lady is something else. Now, I would suggest, I know you said you haven't been keeping up, and I won't guilt you into it or anything like that, but If it goes up today, it goes up today. If not, it'll be up next Tuesday. And I would really say that's one you don't want to miss. It's gonna be, well, it's the kind of stupid shit that our group does, but put your little thing away. Thank you. But dialed up to fucking 11. Like, it's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid, I don't even know if it should go up on the internet. I could have swore there was a mission we did down here. Actually, I think that's for Empire. Yeah, because you gotta kill a bunch of droids here. That might be for just Empire, though. Let's make it! Jump! We almost didn't make it. Oh. Nope. I was right. Because I have to do that shit. I have to do this shit. No. I was so right. But I was wrong. It's never an easy thing to admit. Oh. I was gonna say I could jump and then, but if I miss, or if I'm not able to actually jump to an enemy quick enough, that's the end of that life. This is much more manageable. I don't know if I can jump to one of them. Whoa, that was not the direction that I should have jumped. In fact, I'm not even sure how I jumped that direction. Our droid's just like, I can't believe you made that jump. I commend your reckless valor. Where is he? Here, we'll just do this. Wait, now I want to see where he is. Can I see where he is? Is he still up there? He is. He's still up there just fucking off.
Yes, sir. Havoc Squad.
There we go.
It's not your time.
I'm nowhere near dying, so of course it's not my time. Oh, I have to destroy so many of them. He's a little too good at it. Oh, I saw you moving over there, big boss. Keep your ass over there. You still need 7. Oh, no, do not. Auto-target tried to make me target the goddamn world boss. I don't think so.
Unclear.
Alright, and then there should be one up here we'll deal with. You weren't tanking very well at the end there, just saying. I don't know if he can grapple one of these. Not that it matters now, but...
TC-93, Karina sent me. Perform a selective flush, TC. I need the plan safe, not your memory destroyed.
Yeah, we let him keep his identity for now. Our murder bot approved, so clearly that was the right thing to do. Here you go, you creepy pain in the ass.
TC agreed to a selective memory flush. He's still sentient and I recovered the SIS plans.
Inabunya. Sa amo into und magisa. Mi tisa taparena?
I believe the word he used was creepy.
Chingwanga la hagwa chekuska ampasa dobiska. Yunaliska chananga wachitospa. Inikondinga.
Clearly she needs to find her a man. And based on my knowledge of the Star Wars fan base, there is no shortage of men who like Twi'leks.
Thank goodness you're alive. According to the droid, your mission was a complete success. POWs are escaping to Republic transports. You've won the war for Nar Shaddaa, forced the Empire to fall back. They're not used to retreating.
What's your status? Are you alright?
I'm about to board a shuttle for Coruscant. Think I got out of Imperial intelligence just in time. Thanks for convincing me to leave. You should report back to the spaceport. Let them know we won. It's been an honor. Logging off.
See, that's why... Oh, come on. God damn it. That's why, he was so pissed off on our smuggler, because our smuggler had that... just let that undercover agent go and blow up that Imperial building. And I don't think his issue was that we blew up the Imperial building. I'm pretty sure it seems like his issue was that we didn't free the POWs. which was not only technically our mission, but also his mission. So yeah, understandable why he was pissed. I'm just, again, I don't know how well, I mean, because she doesn't say that she's not helping rescue them. I didn't make the connection before that it was literally one or the other. Either help rescue them
Vehicle
or
paths are currently open for
blow
business.
up that Imperial base. So that's kind of a, that was kind of a whoopsie on my part, but thankfully it's just the bonus series, and that means nothing. Nothing you do in the bonus series affects anything in the planetary quest later on that I'm aware of. Why did I just hear a cat? I don't own a cat. What the? Surely this is supposed to belong to a player, right? Weird. Weird indeed.
Report your ailments.
I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. And don't need that.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Well, thanks for noticing. I usually use the boat because the boat has a companion on it, but I can't have the droid on the boat, so I guess it's because if he falls in the water, he's dead.
It's over. Our people are safe from the Empire's threat.
Hear that, Barish? How does it feel to back the winning team?
Now that the cartel has seen what we can do, are they ready to kick the Empire off Nar Shaddaa and join our side?
This is a major victory for the Republic. It's a shame we can't go public with it. Not yet, anyway. Your actions here may go unreported, but you've certainly earned our sincere appreciation. Please accept this gift in recognition of your service.
That's a generous reward. If you'll excuse me, my ship is waiting.
Alright. Now we can get off this damn planet. Wait, why did it do that? No. Yeah, there we go. Why would you switch that one? That was stupid. Now we're going to Tatooine.
Sir, I feel I owe you an apology.
Why is she in the orange? Why is she not wearing the... Hold up. Alright. We'll go to Tatooine, then we'll deal with her crap. That's kind of annoying. I even swear I switched the armor right before. But, whatever.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. I see you've landed in Anchorhead. Tatooine is a vast and dangerous desert of a planet.
Ew. No, just have them all in the cutscene, and I don't have... Alright, I'm gonna detour. I want to detour to, Fleet. I want to see if I can get one of those armors for my companions so they all look the same. Individualism is overrated. Let's go back to red versus blue, damn it. Instead of freaking pink rabbit ears. It does get everywhere. I mean, like, everybody like, shits on that line because it's too cringe or whatever, but that is one of the most accurate lines ever in a Star Wars film. I mean, sure, I guess you can sometimes find, like, softer sand, but it is irritating, and it does fucking get everywhere, no matter how fucking soft it is. We'll be doing the same thing on Tatooine we've been doing on every other... Oh, hold up. Is that it? Oh, she's not wearing it yet. That's why. Okay. Okay, that's not... It's 2 R's. Got it. So there are legs and boots that go with them. Damn, that really sucks. Just trying to see if there's any other... Because I hate the look that they have. might have to scoop that on one of my Sith characters. And there's 6 of them. 6 of these, not 6 of the Sith characters. I want my troopers to look like troopers, damn it. And that one was just, the one we have is just perfect because it's the perfect to go along with ours without us spending on, it's like, yeah, because we have this one that makes him white and black, though. Nope. Looks neat, but no. Alright, well, I'm not looking to spend this many credits. Oh, this one's nice, and it's orange. Yeah, let's just see if we can find a red dye. Clear, yeah. See, like even a cheap dye is 105,000, and it's not even as good of a red. But I mean, it'd be the same but different, I guess. I've got the credits for it, so I guess I could do that. What is this one? Oh, this is also... Oh, this one's clean. It's pure white, though. Oh, I didn't realize I had that one. I don't remember that I had that one. Then that's just, yeah. Huh. Well, let's see then. Let's see if we can find a, no, see, we're already in territory of spending more credits than... Okay, so it's just cheaper to get a red dye, isn't it? It's just unfortunate because we'd have to spend 105,000 credits on it. Alright, we'll scoop one up, whatever. Alright, well, that was a nice little detour that didn't do shit for us. I mean, it kind of did in the long run. It'll make it so I don't have to keep changing my companion's gear over and over again. Let's see. Oh, look at all the sheeps. Oh no, my view is obscured. There we go. That's what I was trying to admire. Alright, so we got to... Oh, I gotta change companions.
Understood.
Let's proceed.
Alright, so... Well, here it is. And then we've got... No, not that one. Then we got this one. I say we put this one on Jorik, and we'll put the more red one on Alara. Yeah. Okay. I should have bought the others of these when then I had the chance, but that's whatever. Okay. So we got everything there unified. Wrong thing.
As
I
you
guess that
command.
would have worked too.
Good to go.
There we go. Now he's got better boots to go with it. Also, it's very, very dark blue. And he doesn't have a belt. But I'm not fucking with that right now. Here, we'll double check just to see. Yeah, so he's got more red in the leg area, and then she's got so the white's good here, whereas she'll have the red comma. Okay. Unify those colors, sir. There we go. Now everybody matches. These can get sold as soon as we're... Alright. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, you guys, sounds good. I'm probably about to wrap up here soon anyways. I'm gonna go do these companion conversations and then head to Tatooine, and then that'll be the end of it. And then tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow night, we'll get to feast on some ankles, and if not, hopefully we'll just be playing some pew pew, some normal pew pew. I know you love watching those death montages live in action. It's great. It's great to see them live, but you don't get to hear the stuff, so yeah. I mean, they're the shortest things, they're one of the easiest
Master,
things I
I've
work
locked
on.
the best escape pod for your sole use. Of
But
course,
I
will
love
go down with the ship.
I love doing the montages. They're just so fucking fun.
Sir, I feel I owe you an apology. After we spoke with Captain Kaylor, I was unnecessarily curt with you. You've been very supportive.
That hasn't always been the case with Republic personnel I've dealt with since defecting.
I wouldn't be much of a CO if I didn't watch out for my people.
It's greatly appreciated, sir. People distrust me as soon as I speak. They only hear my...
Why? Why is her shit not color corrected? Is it color corrected here?
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza.
No, it's not. What the fuck is happening? Like, I can't... Obviously, I can't summon a companion here. I don't know what I need to do. That's irritating. I guess that's just gonna be something I'm gonna have to take care of this somewhere. Oh, I guess while we're here on Fleet, I may as well just do this here. I think I might know how to fix it. This is all nonsense anyways. Urgh. Irritating.
Standing down.
Ready.
See, she has it unified here. Okay, so this is why I think I know what I can do to fix it. Well, my thought process is I think I need to just do a cutscene of any kind with her in it, and perhaps that'll fix it. If not... So I think if I go here, I can do I can get the quest for the Essalus flashpoint, which will be whatever, and because we can just abandon it. And hopefully that'll fix. If it doesn't, then I don't know what there is to do to fix it. Which will be annoying. Okay, so she's good.
That's good.
Okay, and then abandoned. Alright, now hopefully that worked. Because she's perfectly fine when we have her out, and she looks just fine in the companion, or in the cutscene. Because it doesn't automatically turn off our color unification in a cutscene, so why should it do that for the companion? I really don't want that to be how that looks, because it's going to be really annoying. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
Sir, I feel I owe you an apology. After we spoke with Captain Kaylor, I was unnecessarily curt with you. You've been very supportive. That hasn't always been the case with Republic personnel I've dealt with since defecting.
I wouldn't be much of a CO if I didn't watch out for my people.
It's greatly appreciated, sir. People distrust me as soon as I speak. They only hear my accent. Even when I'm not a potential spy, I'm a resource. Endless questions about Imperial culture, personnel, military procedures. It's exhausting.
You're a good soldier, Dorn. Don't worry about what other people expect.
Thank you, sir. I really don't complain by nature. Mistrust and inconvenience are a small price to pay for a clear conscience. I don't regret defecting to the Republic at all. Despite my past, I was allowed to join the military, earn commendations and serve in the Republic's most elite squad. I'm very fortunate.
What led you to defect in the first place?
We should talk about it later, sir. I've occupied enough of your time.
Does later mean now?
Sir, I wondered if I might ask a personal question about the former Havoc Squad member's defection. What was it like to have your commander and comrades join the enemy? How did you feel?
I was shocked. I never saw it coming.
Tavis and the others must have been hiding their plans very carefully. I've always wondered how my family took the news of my defection. It must have been difficult for them to understand.
What was your family like?
Austere. Proud. Warm as well, at least in private. Members of the Dawn family have served with distinction in the Imperial military for generations. It's an important family tradition. It isn't easy to reach prominence in the Empire with no aptitude for the Force, but my family did it. I hope they're all still well.
It can't be easy to fight against your family's side.
It is a consequence I accepted when I chose to defect. I don't give it a second thought. If I may say so, sir, you've had quite... If I may say so, sir, you've had quite an impressive career. You're the commander of the most elite squad in the entire Republic. You must be quite proud.
Serving in Havoc Squad has been the greatest honor of my career.
I remember when I first enlisted and qualified for medical specialization. My brother Alexei completed his technical specialization on the same day. We were both proud to finally serve in the Imperial military. My brother advanced quickly, but I became disillusioned as time went on.
Why did you become disillusioned?
The Imperial military was supposed to stand for honor and discipline, but my superiors discarded those concepts any time a Sith asked it. I'd always been taught that the Jedi and the Republic were genocidal hypocrites, but the only brutalities I witnessed were committed by my own comrades.
Did you try to change things, or did you defect right away?
I raised my concerns with my superiors, but they only questioned my resolve. Soon, I would have been forced to prove my loyalty by carrying out orders directly against my conscience. I chose to defect instead.
Did you have any trouble getting away from the rest of your unit?
I had noted numerous inefficiencies in our assigned patrol routes. I simply took advantage of one of them to escape. I surrendered to the first Republic patrol I came across and declared my intention to defect. That was over 3 years ago. It's strange to realize how long it's been. The Republic truly feels like my home now.
Oh, that's super annoying. I wonder, because even, like, you see right here, she's all red. I wonder if there's any way I can edit that.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. I see you've landed in Anchorhead. Tatooine is a vast and dangerous desert of a planet, and I'm afraid you can't count on having Republic support during your mission there.
See, what's happening? Jorgens isn't correct either. It's not even the right jacket, let alone color. What's happening? I'm gonna have to fucking look and see if there's an issue with companion customizations not showing up properly. That's what I'm gonna have to do, I guess. Well, that's irritating, and I don't want to have to fix more than I already need to with Dorn's conversation, so I'm just gonna call it here. I'll look into that, and then if I need to, I'll put in a ticket and see if somebody at Broadsword actually has any idea what's going on. But it's been fun, Kratos and D-Guy, and catching up and chatting about stuffs. We'll be back tomorrow, possibly. I don't know. Sunday's the day that works better for Justin, but Saturday works better for Evan. So if Evan actually shows up, we'll probably play tomorrow. If he ends up rescinding his determination, then we might end up playing Sunday, unless Justin already works that out with his wife to play Saturday. So I don't know. We'll have to see there. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Hope everybody has a good rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good weekend, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Adios.